evening, everyone. Welcome to the pod.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god. It's like delayed by an insane amount of time.
You know what it could be?
It's delayed by It's delayed by 2 minutes.
Bad weather.
By an insane amount of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all right, we're back. Okay, we're live.
Hey,
we're live. I can hear it now. I heard it. I think Fato would agree.
We're live.
Fato would agree, I think.
Fato, have you heard us? I guess it won't be like super quick, but
No,
it
might be a delay. But I think he'd hear what we said before. He's already hearing what we said earlier.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Nothing. He said nothing.
Try to reload the screen. Tell him to reload the screen.
We can't tell him. I was going to just say reload the screen.
Well, now we're just doing. Yeah, we actually. I verified that we're going live, and if you guys want to go to the website, you can see we're live too.
Yeah.
So I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, Fato has to reload. I think there was some weird thing happened, and for some reason it just continued on. But now we're definitely live.
I'm on the website.
I'm on it too.
What do you hear? What are you hearing? Do you hear us?
It says live.
I mean, do you hear us? Do you hear us talking?
It does say live.
Do you hear music? Do you hear us talking? Do you hear music?
Look,
there you are. He hears us now.
It could be lit.
We're live. Good. There. Yeah. I had to reload it. I don't know, something weird with Twitch. I mean, we're used to buggy software from PokerStars and almost every other Oculus app, including, we were used to that. It's never going to be perfect. So we have an agenda. We have a short pod today, and we have an agenda. I don't think we have a game. Do we have a game? Anybody? Fiddler? Molecule? Did you bring us that game for this?
Fiddler said he had a game.
Oh yeah, Fiddler. What's up with the game? What's the game you got?
It's a bit of a surprise.
To even you? And we don't even have an audio.
That is
Fiddler, we were talking about it earlier. It involved candy canes.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you embarrassed about it? It was a great idea. Why are you embarrassed about it?
What the
I don't know.
Go on.
We'll give you a couple of minutes to get.
Yeah, we'll give you a minute or two to get it. The only thing we need at first for your game is just a simple mechanism about whether me or Molly can win. That's the first step of the game. We can add to it. And what was the name of the game? Lollipops? What was it?
It was Candy Cane.
Candy Cane, right. So, and I think we should, Candy Cane game. Candy Cane game?
Candy game. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Candy game?
Candy Cane the game.
Candy cane the game.
Candy Cane the game. Candy Cane the game. Candy Cane the game?
Candy Cane the game?
Candy Cane the game. We'll see.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
But first, Kate, why don't you tell us what's in the latest AI news?
Well, there was that school that had a major fuck up with its bus routes. Remember that, Molecule? We were talking about that just the other day.
Right.
Some idiot decided that AI is useful for everything, ran their bus routes through AI, and of course AI generated some shady fucking, kids got lost and shit. Not everything is, should be done by AI, I think that's what we're figuring out, right? Not everything has to be, some things like traffic lights definitely probably should be AI. Because it's hard to see the bigger picture of the entire traffic grid of New York City,
Yeah.
And there's probably some weird shit where making it slower or faster in this one area speeds up the entire grid. We don't know that because we're not sophisticated enough like AI to look at the entire pattern of things.
I think we need to go back to the real origins of AI philosophically. It's really just one giant brain.
That's true. Yeah.
It's all of humans' understanding that has been put into the internet. I mean, of course, I know it's not all of it and everything, but it is. It's just like a giant brain that we've this knowledge that we've accumulated for better or worse.
I think you're right. And what happens typically? You can't have everything. People want it to be emotional and sentient and human-like. But you know what? I think the more you're able to immediately process information, the less. You're going to be more we call it autistic, but if you can come up with every fact that's ever been imagined by the human race, I don't think you're also going to be able to fucking, entertain at a party as well. I don't know why we need that. You know, that has to be like there too for us to consider it like an intelligence. Like what, you know, like at what point do we need to say, all right, this thing is sentient, even if it doesn't have the same emotional responses we have? Because our emotional responses are just bullshit built up from, you know, millions of years of evolutionary changes from animals. Well, of course, an AI is not going to have that. So why should we expect them to have it? You know,
It's true.
like why do we want to make it human? It's not human. It has some sort of human knowledge, but it's not in all ways a human being. Why do we expect it to be?
So humans will live. Humans are still needed.
Well, I mean, if they ever were needed, they're still needed now. Nothing's changed. I don't know if they were ever needed.
Yeah.
I don't know if any one species was ever necessary, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Like human species is very young as a species.
Yeah.
Very young.
It's 100,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, dinosaurs are around forever.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, you know, a lot of species don't last more than a couple million years. So if we're around like 1/10 of our projected lifespan as a species, I mean,
Yeah.
is that much different? You know, is that
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows what humans will be doing in a million years?
it's hard to believe that they'll even be still around, right?
I don't think we'll be around. I think we'll be dead.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that they'll still be around.
Maybe we'll just all kill ourselves effectively,
Yeah.
and then there'll be a new world of the next living being.
I think you know what? Go ahead, Miles.
Well, I was just gonna say we could all just become like an AI self, and that way, like, we all can live forever, and we don't, you know, like overpopulate anymore because we're just whoever was there will be there.
I mean, if you consider a human being to be the sum total of its, you know, sensory inputs and its thought process and then action-oriented outputs, yeah, I mean, that could easily be you know, someday, right? Maybe not right now, but like it's heading there. That could be totally simulated by a machine.
Yeah.
The sensory inputs, the emotional response is triggered by the sensory inputs, and then the actions taken after contemplation, which then lead to other human beings getting different sensory inputs. That, you know, that could easily be simulated. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Someday.
It can take there could be so many different, you know, things to take into consideration.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
many different factors, and then we can understand all those factors.
But here's my idea, my philosophy, I guess you would say, is this: the fact that we can even ask these questions, and we could ponder whether the human race is necessary or not. That means I feel like as a species we've already passed a milestone where, like, some of us, a lot of us maybe, are coming to the realization that this is all fucking bullshit, you know, and like none of it's necessary. Like all the vaulted civilization that we've created, like it's just like shit that we invented to scam other people, you know. Like there's literally nothing there. It's all smoke and mirrors. And the more you realize that, I think the less you're going to be inclined to like you know, be all gung ho about making sure the species continues by having children.
Yeah. You know, maybe it's just evolution. That's just what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we just failed as a species. We're a failure of a species, and like there's like no.
It's not even a failure. It's just the evolution. There's no
Maybe-
success or failure.
Maybe
Well, I
you
mean-
two failed as a species. I'm doing great.
Boom.
Mic drop. All right, so my point is the school used AI and it fucked everything up, and yeah, not everything should be jammed down the throat of an AI. You know, simply like these bus routes, they're gonna be, you know, they're not gonna be the most efficient thing in the world. Bus routes by their nature are not gonna be super 100% efficient.
But if you could jam something down AI's throat, what would it be?
My dick.
Molecule?
Her dick.
Case's dick.
Oops.
Okay, 2 dicks. Oh wow. I mean,
It only takes one. It only takes one. But
I'm gonna write down AI's throat.
I'm gonna get brownie points for that later.
Literal brownie points.
Yeah. Feed AI a brownie. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Fiddler, what would you jam down on the air? So we know it's not your penis. A nail? What is it? A nail?
Related. Part of the Onion family. Chives. Scallions. Shallots.
Oh my God, that is
To never be
horrible.
brought back again.
So you are torturing people with the worst way that you can be tortured. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, that's
AI
interesting.
That is very
being tortured.
telling.
Yeah, I mean, AI wouldn't give a shit if an onion's being shoved down his throat. It wouldn't care. It loves onions as much as it hates them, and it's indifferent to onions.
Yeah, wait till that overload.
That sounds delicious. I would love that.
That could be a very good.
For me, it just
AI
depends on how they were
for you.
cooked. Raw onions, I don't want shoved down my throat. If it was sautéed with a little bit of butter, yeah, I mean, add some salt.
Yeah. When I shove those down AI's throat, I'll make sure to saute them with a little butter. That's what shoving down AI's throat.
Well, it's not going to care as much as I do. It's not going to care about how they taste.
I think it might like the way that one sounds. And when it sucks it in, when it's jammed in there, it's gonna like it. So what else is going on in AI news?
That's a great question.
Where's that agenda? I know I have it here somewhere.
Nothing. I haven't heard anything else in AI news. Have you guys? You guys are keeping up with this shit. I came up with a story. What about you two?
That was so good.
I'll also say
Thank you.
this. Yesterday, or 2 days ago, I think, actually over the weekend, it was announced that there is I don't know if you guys know about this whole genre of filmmaking called fan edits. Have you guys heard about that? Fan edits?
And
Yeah,
fan fiction.
right now.
That's all I
These
know.
are fan
Yeah.
edits. What happens is they take a movie that exists, right? Usually like a well-known movie, like one of the Marvel superhero movies, or one of the Star Wars movies. And then what they do is they edit it in a way that they think they make the movie better. Okay.
Right.
So they'll tighten up some scenes, cut out 30 seconds here or there. They'll add in deleted scenes back into the movie. But it's done. It's like the technology has reached a point now where the last couple of years it's done where it's actually really good quality. It rivals the original movie in terms of the way that it's when you're watching it, you can't tell that it's not if you've seen the movie, you know it's different. But a lot of this you can't tell. They add in CGI for the scenes that were deleted. They've been doing it. It's gotten so easy. I mean, it still takes somebody a year to do it, but it's gotten to the point where just regular people can make a decent movie. And so they've been editing.
Go ahead.
They've been editing these different movies like Kill Bill or whatever, or Pulp Fiction, where they put it in chronological order rather than the order of the movie. They'll rearrange the scenes so that it happens chronologically. And they've just started. The first one came out a couple of days ago. They've started using AI to generate entirely new dialogue, but it sounds just like the characters in the original movie.
Oh wow!
You only need 15 seconds of dialogue to be able to then read any dialogue. 15 seconds. That's all you need now. 15 seconds of somebody talking to completely replicate their voice.
Do you
15
think
seconds?
15 seconds. That's it. Yeah.
Do you think that movies are going to be do you think you'll be able to appreciate watching a movie? Let's say, and I don't just mean some Superman kind of thing, but something like that mimics a indie cool film that's something that you would never imagine that AI could create, but just a really awesome movie. Do you think that's going to cheapen it for you psychologically to watch a movie that is AI, even though it's
I mean, that's a great
awesome.
question. For me, I feel like it's an entirely different genre of movie, and I've already, as you know, to your consternation, I have been watching AI generated content on the, that one show that keeps beeping the microwave ovens.
As long as I'm not home, he's allowed to watch it.
Nice. What is the name of this show?
It's Watch Me Endlessly or something like that, and it's just continuous AI generated content. But once in a while, there's in the apartment where the TV show takes place, there's a microwave oven, and randomly the people go over and fuck around with the microwave oven, beep 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 beep, and randomly. So sometimes they'll do it 5-6 times in a row, and there was a point where Molly was hearing it in the room, and she kept hearing it go out. Like 5 different times, the same, like different characters went over and turned on the radio. But
It was
she had
horrible.
enough. She had
It was
enough.
constant. Then occasionally he'd just be out here, like in the kitchen and stuff, and he'd leave it on, and I would just be hearing it, and I knew nobody was watching it. And it made me mad.
Not even there. It's fucking going off.
But I'll give him credit because I thought he kind of quit watching it, and
No, I haven't
because
watched
he
it in
doesn't
a
watch it
while.
whenever
I
I'm
haven't
around.
watched it in a while. But my point is, I would be disposed to watching that. You know, I haven't watched that in a while, but I would be. I would watch AI generated content.
Like we watched the movie Adults, right?
Yeah.
Like
Fiddler
What if
chose
that
not
had
to
been
watch
AI
it for this
generated?
week's Pods episode. Fiddler
oh,
chose not
he watched it. He left work early and watched it.
Nah,
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
left work. He's in the other room.
You know, look, guys. I mean, I got a game to do. I watched Adults. You want me to talk about it? I mean, how long's the podcast gonna be?
This brings me up to another agenda item. While I'm thinking about it, it's a good segue. I was planning for the segue to happen anyway. And what I want,
You're welcome.
Molecule and I have been we've been playing these games, these old school games on the TV. One of them was like the old PlayStation game, like the first PlayStation ever. You know, what was it called? Oddworld. Molecule. Oddworld.
Yeah, Abe's Odyssey.
Abe's Exodus or
Oddworld?
something like that. I think it's Abe's Exodus. It's the second game. I think Odyssey was the first game.
Oh.
Exodus is the second. But you know, it's just really like we have fun. It's like very simple. You know, you don't have to like invest 20 hours into the game. You know what I mean? It's like you play for a little bit and then you stop. And I was just thinking maybe it'd be cool if like you and Erica. Shit, no, 912.
Ooh. Your key coin.
Yeah, and they've been converted to circuit coin. Anthony.
We don't even have that system anymore. There's not even a system anymore. If 9112 and you could get the same setup.
Anyway, I know you've smoked a lot of pot today, so go ahead and go back on to your topic before you lose it.
Good point.
Oh. We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Yeah, so you and 9112 could get the same setup that we have, and maybe like we could, I don't know, and once a week or whatever, we could suggest a game, and you guys will play it, and we'll play it. And then we'll talk about, you know, what we thought of it.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do it.
No,
Sign me up.
Case of his
Do what?
You
hair-brained ideas.
don't think it's a good idea? You don't think it's a good idea?
No, I think it's a horrible idea.
Why?
Why do we have to play it at the same time? What's the point? I don't
Well,
get
then
that.
we'll just talk about it on the pod, you know? Like, we'll pick
You
a
don't mean
game.
literally the same time.
No. I mean, we'll talk about a game, and then we'll have a week to play it before the next pod.
Okay.
We'll play
Listen,
the next
I-
game. Yeah.
Probably a question of a lot of all the listeners, and one that I have myself.
Yeah, of course.
How many more cords or wires am I going to need for this?
That's a great
A lot.
That's a good
It's a
question.
lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's a good question. That's a good question. That is how we should judge every new project, frankly.
I've added about 11 more to my collection since we've started up this video game quest.
Good, and that is right up my alley. Yes, thank you.
No, it has not been that many.
I'm looking at them right now. There's a lot of
It looks like
when I was playing solo in this house.
Molecule comes home one day. It's like, oh, what is going on?
Well, if the Wi-Fi was up to proper standards, we'd be able to use the Wi-Fi. But you know, in the emulator,
Proper standards.
in the emulator I had is a few years old, and a new one wouldn't have that issue, so it'd be Wi-Fi. So you have one extra because we have to plug it in to the network.
Yeah, we don't need an explanation.
Hey, you know what? I think all the listeners would like.
I would say
each and every
at
one of
most,
those
I think 3 at most
Describe
4
and
new
categorize.
wires.
Executive
3
summary.
at most 4 new wires you would need. 3 at most 4.
But Abe's Odyssey is pretty great. We played it for like 3
Excellent.
hours yesterday.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
really? Look, you know, Look, I wouldn't hate from time to time you would have an extra 5 wires. I don't mean to be greedy. Yeah, I can play a little Abe's Odyssey. I'll do 5 wires, faster connection.
Yeah, the more
point
wires,
made.
the
Point
better.
made. Point
That's a
made.
fact.
You made your point. You made your point. All right, it's a bad idea. Clearly, both of you don't like the idea, so it's a bad idea. I'm willing to accept that. The tribe has spoken or whatever. You voted me
Case,
out.
I just noticed that you apparently sent me at 10:23 a.m. this morning, like 5 different renditions of the Final Friday party. Was that an AI thing?
5 different renditions. What?
Of a Final Friday like paragraph. So we're doing for all our listeners at home.
Yeah, why don't you figure this out to speed? Because nobody knows what you're talking about. I'm gonna get more whiskey while you give this a complicated and nuanced explanation.
I'm leading the charge in recreating our. There's gonna be echo. And recreating our. The neighborhood we live in had all these parties, and it was a lot of fun back before COVID. It was.
Oh, nice.
And I can hear myself in there. You should have shut the door. And we're just gonna have to wait, everybody.
When's the next Friday party?
So I made a spreadsheet. So we have like a bunch of people are gonna host the Final Friday party, but it's gonna be in our newsletter that we do with our neighborhood about them. And I told Case about this, and I just noticed that he apparently had sent me like 5 different versions of a paragraph to submit to them to put into the newsletter. And I obviously did not use any bit of this information in my paragraph.
That's not necessary that you did or didn't.
And also, did the AI put this party emoji in, or did you put that yourself?
I put it in there, which I thought was kind of cool.
Oh,
It did it on its own. I'm not an emoji type of person.
Why does it say the Park Police Department?
I don't know.
You didn't even read these, did you?
I mean, I assumed that the information is correct. It was ChatGPT. Why would it not? I assumed the information was correct. You saying it's
It
not?
says last Fridays are also a way of giving back to the wider community. Some of the parties have raised funds and collected donations for local causes, such as the Neighborhood Community Action Agency, which provides home visiting programs for families in need, or the Neighborhood Park Police Department. Like, what the fuck?
That wasn't real? It just invented that? It just invented that?
I guess it did. You didn't even read it, obviously.
I read it. I just assumed that it was right. I didn't think that it might be wrong.
The police. You assume that police should be mentioned.
I don't know. I thought it was something. Maybe somebody running around calling themselves that.
Well, thank you. Thank you, baby, for your care and the write-up.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate it didn't get in the newsletter.
Yeah, exactly. It really is. It was in white detail. I spent minutes on that. I spent minutes coming up with that problem.
Is molecule like the first line? Is she like the first line of defense to determine if it goes on to the next stage?
I don't have anything to do with it. She just mentioned that she had to write up a blurb, so I sent her one night.
Molecule newspaper.
Yeah, you should never give me carte blanche to put whatever I want in a newspaper. That's a bad idea. I shouldn't be in that process.
He knows he needs that buffer.
I shouldn't be in the process.
But anyway, so we are going to host one of these parties, and because I was like, fuck this, we need parties again, and I put it together. Now we have like 6 parties lined up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be fun.
It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Are they all like very close?
No.
They're all in the neighborhood.
I see.
Oh, close. I mean close in time. You mean close in distance.
Oh, the Final Fridays, so it's once a month.
It's the last, come on,
Yeah.
fiddler. Come on. Stop fiddling and pay attention.
So we have one September, was it November, December, February,
we don't have a Halloween
March,
one.
April, May.
Nobody signed up for Halloween yet.
Oh wow.
We don't have a
What
Halloween.
about the Coopers?
Those people.
The
don't
Coopers
exist.
might
You just
do it.
made those up.
Yeah.
Well,
I
this
think-
is why it's going to be in the newsletter, so they can contact me if they want to
oh,
host.
It's a little far
Are you
away.
the news letter contact?
Only if you want to party.
Yeah.
She does not.
True.
I
Very
repeat, does
good.
not mean that sexually. She does not mean that sexually at all. There's no.
I do mean that sexually. It's about anything.
Jealousy mode activated. Jealousy mode deactivated. That was a quick one, but it was very powerful.
Wouldn't that be more about like doing drugs?
Uh,
Isn't that more a euphemism for doing drugs, not having sexual encounters?
what was that again?
He doesn't even remember.
What were we talking
Yeah.
about? What were we talking about?
It's all right, you know. You know, for what it's worth, you know,
It's worth a little or nothing because it's all.
If I said to you, do you party? Would you think I was trying to fuck you,
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
or would you
I
think do you do drugs?
Well, I think drugs and then fucking. First drugs, obviously no one takes drugs after they fuck. That's pointless. First drugs, then fucking.
drugs and fucking. I would have gone with drugs.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, because he's fucking clueless. I was at a bar with Filler, and there was a man hitting on him for maybe 45 minutes, at least a half hour. He had no idea. The guy tried to get in a cab with us. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Get out of here. And he's like, and I told the bartender, my friend, a little later, that he fully expected to go home with Fiddler. Fiddler had no idea. He had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Man, you missed out on a true party experience.
He only had to say.
Yeah, I could have really partied that night.
He only had to say 7 magical words. That's all he had to say. 7 magical words. I have a nail in my penis.
I want to suck your dick, please.
That would have worked as well, but no, it was I have a nail in my penis.
I have a nail in my penis. Well, that's 7.
There's so many combinations of seven words.
Did you get AI to tell you that was 7 words?
Yeah, I throw in the surprise at the end. That's all that matters.
Always.
Anyway, all right. I guess that was a bad idea. All right, so that was a bad idea. All right, scratch that off the. There's an agenda item.
Is it time for this? Is it time for the candy cane game yet?
Yeah, let's get the candy cane game going. What is round 1 of the candy game?
Not quite yet. Yeah.
Not quite yet.
Well, I mean, of course.
We have to roll some die.
Yeah, I mean, there can be. There's a winner. There's a winner and there's a loser because it's just 2 people playing.
Okay.
Right. Of course.
Now, let me ask you guys a question. Like, what do you have around you?
I thought I had some die, but I don't know where they went. I don't see my die anymore. A molecule might have hit my die.
Paper towels and a computer and a mini trash can with pens in it and tissues and placemats and coasters.
I can't find the die.
Coasters.
Coasters for the mosters.
I used to have a bag of die. I don't know what happened to it.
What?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to my bag of die.
Did you lose your D9?
I might have. I don't know.
Did you lose all your Ds?
I might have lost all my Ds. Shit.
It happens.
I might be D-less.
Look, it's just evolution.
All right, yeah, fair enough. I'll buy that today.
Yeah. All right. So
give us another way. Give us another way that doesn't involve dice for us to win or lose this round.
Yeah. How about a?
Go ahead.
It's his game, Mojo. It's not your game. It's his game. It's Fiddler's game, Mojo. It's not your game.
Yeah.
Come on, use your head.
It sort of is my game.
Indirectly, you're the puppeteer. He is John Malkovich. You're the other dude. Whose name I forget.
All right, we're playing a.
Let's do it.
We're playing a game with cards.
All right, nice. I have my writers cards here. Does that help? My writers workshop cards. Remember those, Fiddler?
It doesn't help.
Quite a few times.
Oh yes, that does help.
That does.
help.
Okay. Nice. I'm glad.
Quite a bit. That is good to have. All right.
I'm glad.
So I'm gonna randomly pick a card,
All right.
and
That was the 10 of hearts.
10 of hearts.
Yeah.
10 of hearts.
Oh.
10 of hearts.
Right.
And I will flip a virtual coin to determine who goes first.
Okay.
And Molecule, you are going first.
All right.
Nice.
The virtual
That's
coin
good or
is
bad?
Wow, that's some.
I know,
That's some crazy virtual coin.
it just means you get to go first. All right, you get to decide. Is the next card is it going to be higher or lower?
This is a virtual game of war. This is war, baby. This is war.
Yeah.
I like it. I am going to predict that the next card will be lower.
You can tell the audience what the card is.
Lower.
Did you tell the audience what the card is?
Yeah, he did.
All
He
right,
did.
Good. 10 of hearts.
And it is the 2 of diamonds.
That is technically lower.
Yes, that is
technically lower.
good. So you are the you won.
Round one.
It is lowercase. It's not just technically.
You got a point.
Lowercase, uppercase.
And then, because you won, you have to ask Case any kind of AI question. It could be challenging, and I will judge how he answers on a circuit breaker scale.
How many flavors of candy canes do you think that AI knows exists?
14 and a half.
14 and a half. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's your answer. 14 and a half.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're expecting a number.
All right.
I mean, what?
Yeah. Well, that's up to you to determine how to decide what to pick. Okay, I will reshuffle the cards.
Okay. All right. Is there any indication of how we did in that round?
Well, I'll make a judge at the end.
Okay.
Molecule definitely got it.
All right.
So you can earn a point for getting the card correct,
Okay.
and then you can earn a point. Like kind of is in the debate of the question. Like
Okay.
Who?
Right. Did I earn a point, or I did not earn a point? I did not earn a point.
You did not earn a point.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But you get to go right now.
Okay.
Right now.
All right.
And I'm going to randomly pick a card, and
Okay.
then you have to go
Okay.
higher or lower. Six
Higher. I
of
guess.
spades.
Yeah, higher.
6 of spades. Higher. 9 of clubs.
That's definitely
All right.
technically that's higher.
So you win.
It's not just technically,
Yeah.
it is higher.
Yeah, you're the math minor.
Right.
Now you asked Molly a challenging AI question.
What is the purpose of feedback learning in terms of AI?
Feedback learning?
Yeah, in terms of AI.
It helps to determine what the next thing will be that it gives you.
Interesting.
That was an answer. That was definitely an answer.
Yeah.
It was definitely an
Yeah.
answer.
The correct
Yeah.
answer.
It was an answer
Yeah.
for sure.
Technically,
Way closer than 14 and a half.
I'll be the judge of.
It was an
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
It was an answer. It doesn't mean it was a good answer,
Yeah.
but it was definitely an answer.
Yeah, I will determine if it's good or bad.
How many rounds of this are there going to be? Can you decide now based on these 2 rounds, or would you, and then we can move on
I could, but there's more rounds. 4 of clubs. Molecule, higher or lower?
Higher.
8 of spades. That is right.
Technically higher.
All right. That's a point. This is round 2, by the way. It's round 1. This is round 2. Okay. Okay. You can type in and ask Case a tough question, or you can just ask any kind of AI question.
How many candy canes do you think it would take to run AI for 1 minute?
7. 7 candy canes.
Lower than I expected.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, technology's come a long way since you've obviously done this calculation in the past.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
It took a long time for right stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Still not scoring a team, but
Do we have any indication that
Case?
this shuffling is done properly? Yeah, that's it.
it is random. You have the 5 of clubs
I'm going lower.
and
Lower.
lower.
Whoa! Thank you.
Bold move. Paid off though.
Damn.
Nice.
All right, now you have to ask a molecule AI question
AI? Why?
related.
AI? Why?
Because AI is so high in the sky.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's,
Better than 7.
Well, yeah.
Then-
Use what I can work with.
listen,
I use what I'm given.
I'll be judging all of your answers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You guys don't have to judge. You're the
Right,
players.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take care of that duty.
How much longer is this
This
going to go
game.
on? How much longer is this?
7
gonna go on?
rounds.
I don't even need to go 7 rounds. This is good. This is the last round. Is good enough. It's time to end it soon. Let's go one more round. Let's put this thing to bed.
Okay, molecule. 9 of hearts.
Tough one.
Lower.
One. Nope. No
Jack
way.
of hearts.
Nice.
0 points.
Yeah.
Okay,
I pulled ahead.
ace. 7 of diamonds.
Higher.
Ace of diamonds.
Oh, that's low.
No, that's
lower.
high. Well, it depends.
Ace is high
Thank you.
in my game.
Thank you.
Okay, and you get to ask molecule a AI question. Molecule, you didn't get a point, so you weren't able to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're able to ask. What is the bestest AI out there right now? Right now.
So that means I want to lose because I don't have to come up with another question. Okay.
You don't have an opportunity for another question.
What's the best AI?
Out there.
I'm going to say ChatGPT version 2001 because it's been the most helpful to me in the last few months.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, good answers, both contestants.
Maybe not.
Wow, it's tied, 5-5. All
What?
right, so
What?
there is a. I didn't expect this.
Yeah, obviously
I don't know if
not.
anyone did.
I love the candy cane game.
Yeah. Thank you. This is we've never had this. This is the sudden death, and this is a game. It's a game of war,
Nice.
and
What, we already playing war?
you know how war works.
No, I guess not.
So the war works is we just card versus card. You're playing war against the game host,
Right.
me,
Right.
and if you win, then your opponent has to win to keep up. If you lose, your opponent wins, they win.
Okay.
And I will do another random selection
All
of
right.
who will go first.
Wow.
Case, you are going first.
Wow.
Congratulations.
It's
All right.
Random that
So-
I'm having to go first next.
So the audience knows, if Case misses and Molecule misses, there is another round.
Okay.
If Case wins and Molecule wins, there's another round.
And how does one win?
If Case wins,
How does one win?
Just wait, Case.
and Molecule loses, Case wins. Or if Case loses, a molecule wins. Molecule wins.
Got it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want me to shuffle the deck?
No, it's
or
fine.
are you fine with the top
That's
two
fine,
cards?
yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Now this is it. It's you and me.
Okay.
Okay. You get a
Lower.
Jack of Diamonds.
Lower.
No. It's war.
All
Now
right.
it's war.
Okay. All right. You
So
lost.
you win.
You lost that one.
You win. So now Molecule needs to win to tie.
Right.
Queen of Hearts versus the
She won too.
Three of Diamonds. Wow. All right. On to the next round. Case.
Oh, boy.
Three of Clubs.
I'm done.
Ah!
Oh,
Five
that's
of
close.
Hearts.
Very
All
close.
Molecule for the win. 10 of Hearts. We've seen it here before.
You won.
5 of Spades. Molecule,
won.
you are the winner.
Nice.
Yes!
Yeah,
The Candy Cane game.
Candy Cane game. is
Congratulations.
Thank you.
ended. I feel like I was
I worked
wrong,
hard
but
for
I
that.
can't quite figure out how. All right. Finally, that brings us good job, Molecule.